So why this project? Why now? This is so much more than my individual need. It's about so much more than my individual need for acceptance and community. As I write this in early 2026, queer, trans, disabled, immigrant, people of color everywhere are facing unprecedented attacks on our freedom. There are massive waves of new laws targeting the freedom of queer and trans people across the globe, from our access to healthcare to our ability to safely use bathrooms. I've seen this firsthand where I live, and I also hear about it from friends in the UK and the US. In fact, scholars from the Lemkin Institute for Genocide Prevention say that the US is in the early to mid stages of a genocidal process against trans folks. In 2023, the UN warned that progress on disability rights is reversing due to crises like the COVID-19 pandemic, conflict, and climate change. The Trump administration is also cutting Medicaid and assistance that many disabled people depend on for their survival in America. And who can forget Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s vile, eugenicist, unfounded remarks against autistic folks? There's also a rise in anti-immigrant sentiment worldwide. And in the US, 2025 was the deadliest year for people in ICE, in Immigration and Customs Enforcement custody, in over 2 decades. Law enforcement and ICE often use racial profiling to decide who to stop, which makes life dangerous for BIPOC folks, regardless of our immigration status. And even more so when we're autistic, disabled, and visibly queer all at the same time. I don't share all of this to scare you, but the truth is, many of us are multiply marginalized ADHDers of color facing all these dangers at the same time. It is far too easy for people like us to fall through the cracks and get left behind. I hope this book helps us understand each other and take better care of each other, because the state sure as hell isn't going to. And right now, we need each other more than ever.